Hi, this is Dr. Hara. I'm continuing with the internship proposal, and I'm starting this video with the third section, third chapter, methods and procedures. So this is where you're going to talk about where you're going to be doing your internship. So the first topic is a level 3 heading here, which is centered and underlined for the mentor. And this is just a paragraph or two that includes the name of your mentor and the qualifications that he or she may have. Next is the facility, which is just a brief description of where it's located, maybe some history associated with the organization or the facility, maybe a few of the activities that you'll be doing, but very brief. Next is the population served, and this is who will benefit from your experience, whether it will be your patients or your colleagues or your university, and with whom will you be interacting during the internship. Now here I'm noticing I've got a green line from the grammar check, and so I want to see what that's about. Oh, so it's telling me that I need to have whom instead of who. So if I had rearranged this sentence and I said, you will interact with whom, then it's more obvious that this is the objective form of who. Okay, next we're going to talk about goals, level 2 heading. This is very broad, general terms, what it is that you want to learn about. And it's in the future tense for the proposal. Now here I've got another green line, so let's see what the grammar check says. It wants me to capitalize future, so let's do that. Now moving on to the learning objectives. This is where you're going to explain exactly what it is you want to learn from your mentor. And here I've got another green line, so let's see what that has to say. So here it wants me to put in an extra space, so let's do that. Now I've got a green line over here. Let's see what that says. Now that's telling me to take out an extra space. So let's do that. Okay, the learning objectives need to be very specific, very narrow, and they need to be measurable. So you can put in a phrase here that leads off the paragraph. Learning objectives include the following. Notice how I have my colon over here, and I don't have it over here after include. That's because with colons, they're used like periods at the end of phrases, and you cannot use them in the middle of a sentence. So if I didn't have the following, which is the object of the sentence, then I wouldn't have a complete sentence. So either I would say learning objectives include, or learning objectives include the following. So here I have my learning objectives that are enumerated in paragraphs in a series. So the enumeration is done with Arabic numerals, and the first word is capitalized, and there's a period at the end of each phrase, even if the phrase is not a complete sentence or even if it's just one word. Since these are paragraphs in a series, notice how it's indented like a paragraph, and the overflow of the sentence comes out left flush with the margin. There are no bullets or bold in DHS style, so you need to use the Arabic numerals, and only include one item per learning objective. Here are some examples of learning objectives. Learn to grade papers, learn to write a public service announcement, learn to adjust insulin, learn to conduct a staff meeting, learn to conduct an employee performance evaluation. When you have objectives such as describing the process, explaining the difference between preparing a PowerPoint presentation, understanding a topic, developing a program, evaluating a program, these are just too vague, too broad, not something that you're going to be learning from the mentor. They're not measurable, or maybe it's something that you already know how to do. I'm going to stop here, and I'm going to pick up with the schedule of activities.